who then crunches him. It was after Hurn versus Franklin.
Got him too.
But he ended up on the floor.
Shannon Hurn so clean on the half-back line. He's been critical today, the skipper.
You put in your votes last week for the leadership group. The process works in a way where we get your feedback, we talk to the board, and we come up with a resolution of who should lead the club. But what we're doing is we're backing in your votes. It was pretty unanimous. Bung, you're the captain for the 2018 season.
Well, I suppose it's just that you understand that playing group has confidence in what you're doing, and the belief that they're comfortable with the message you're putting across, and I suppose actions that you're doing at the same time. So for me, that's the two main things that I always try to do, is making sure you lead with, I suppose, having a good example, but then also the messaging and the way you talk is something that the players want.
Bunga's a very grounded skipper when there's a lot going on, and you can get flustered as a player. To have Bunga by your side just calms you down a little bit. He brings everyone back down to earth. He's got a calming nature, and I think that's why he's been such a good player. You know, in the heat of the moment, he keeps things simple.
You're probably the person between the coach and the players. That's what you want to always try to be. So you can have a little bit of influence on what the playing group wants with training, the way we go about things during the week, and that's something that you learn and get better with over the time. But I suppose it's probably the influence you can have on players, both good and bad, hopefully more good, and it's with everyone, but with the young guys as well, because I also remember when I first came in, Drew Banfield was there, Coxie, Rowan Jones, Josh Wooden, those type of players. So you just understand that that's the type of influence you can have on them.
There's so much going on at the club. Lap lane build, Perth Stadium, new logos, our list changing so much. So we just wanted to keep the ship steady. The second thing is it's a player vote, and I've got input, but it was unanimous. You know, we think he's still relatively young for a captain, going into his 5th year, but he's our leader, and the boys really fall behind him.
I think what makes Bung great is he's just so approachable. So you've got young guys that are 18, 19, just out of TSC Cup, Year 12, but those guys feel they can talk to him about things, and he includes them in conversations. So I think that's his greatest strength, and also his ability to be a reliable backman. We know what we're going to get each week, and he's going to fight.
He does the little things better than anyone else at the footy club, better than anyone I've seen. And again, that's probably why he's been such a great player, but I think that's what makes a really good leader as well. So yeah, pumped to see him go on again this year.
I'm pretty happy with the coin toss record, so always called tails, so tails never fails. I reckon I had a bad run of about 6 games in a row where I didn't win one, both home and away. Out of the important coin tosses, I reckon there's only been one kicking to a big win. I reckon probably had 5 important ones, and I reckon I've won 4 of them, but that could be because they've called wrong as well. So, well, I reckon I'm in front.